I'm Jeff,
I'm Mindy.
and welcome to tuning in to the life, universe, and everything.
Everything.
This is a new weekly segment that we're going to be doing. This is an opportunity to share a little bit of our imagination
Yep.
with you. This is an opportunity for us to share what we've done for most of our career and for most of our life. We've been in the fitness and the empowerment and the wellness space, producing fitness events around the world. And what we came to realize is that really being fit, being happy, being whole is much more than just strength and appearance, right? It's about mental and emotional and social and functional health as well.
Yes, we saw people, ordinary, regular, everyday people, transform from their ordinary into their extraordinary. And suddenly they looked like superheroes, visual superheroes to themselves. So you would think that they would be happy, healthful, confident, and fulfilled. And when we discovered that that often is not the case, that's when we realized that being fit, it's more than outward appearance. It's all about how you think, feel, and function as well.
So, what we wanted to share. I see some people are tuning in. Tito has said frozen.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, that doesn't work so well. Hopefully, we're unfrozen. Okay, I see people joining in, so hopefully, we're unfrozen. Oh, all good. Thanks, Tito.
Oh, cool.
So, what we're doing is we have an opportunity. What we believe is everything stems from imagination.
Yep.
You know, that thought produces an image, and so many things happen after that. You know, as Dr. Darrell Wolfe always says, the invisible creates the visible. Well, in this case, my imagination tapped into something and created this book. And I did that.
Ridiculous Adventures of
Serbinand. There behind us. So I started writing this
Look,
book.
it's not even in the camera frame.
Oh. I started writing this book when I was in my teens, and I did it after reading a book series called The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. So if any of you out there know of that series, I was inspired by it. I was inspired by Monty Python. I was inspired by Seinfeld and The Simpsons and later Family Guy and all those quirky British comedies, and I put that together in a book. But what happened since Mindy and I have been in that fitness and wellness space, over the years, messages started getting embedded into that book about health and wellness. And then this past summer, we came down to Ixtapa, Mexico. We came down to take a number of different courses, one of them being the Whole Life Coach certification. After we took that 3 times and we got all these extra messages and insights and knowledge that we didn't have before, we rewrote the book. And we rewrote it so that we can embed even more messages of self-love and self-growth. So the end result is a book that's filled with really meaningful mind shift moments, and it's intertwined with a lot of really funny laugh out loud moments, memorable laugh out loud moments. So what we're going to do every Wednesday at this time. That's
What
the
time
plan.
is it, Jeff?
What time is it? It's
so that I
7
know.
7 p.m. Eastern, and then you can figure out whatever time zone you happen to be in. We're going to come on. We're going to share a little bit of some insights, maybe some inspiration. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a reading from the book because I'm
The Ridiculous Adventures of
Serbinand. I'm going to do a reading from the book, and then Minnie and I are going to chat a little bit and share with you, well, where did that inspiration come from? What was that scene all about? And if there is a mind-to-heart moment in there, if there is something that can help you shift or help you get closer to a state of self-love, we're going to talk about it. Maybe we might even issue an action step for you to do, and maybe there'll be some kind of prize or reward or something. We'll see.
Yeah, it's our hope that you tune into our imagination, this book, and then from our imagination it sparks your imagination, and then you go off and become creative. Or that this book helps you raise your frequency by laughing. So like Jeff was saying, there's these memorable laugh out loud moments that you have in the book. It raises your frequency, and if that happens to you, It's our hope that you've got a story with it because it makes you feel better, or it sparks you to think something differently and have a mindset shift, even from that moment that made you laugh out loud. Because that's what we try to really embed in this book. Just a lot of layers of different messages of empowerment. And I guess that's why Jeff's really excited to start reading it. It's been years in work.
Yeah, it has been years in the works. And it's available as an audiobook on Audible, and off our website there's the links to get it in every other way. But it's exciting because I believe laughter is so important. Milton Berle, and for those of you who may know who he is, or those of you who don't, you can look him up, famous comedian. He said a day without laughter is a day wasted. And I really think laughter helps you tap into that playfulness, that state of just enjoying life. And that's our hope. Share some messages of self-love, self-growth, empowerment through comedy. And I think it sticks longer because those moments become memorable moments. So that's what I have. What I thought I would do is just read what the book is about. This is from the intro of what the book is, and then I'll do a little bit of a reading. And then those of you that enjoy this, you can tune in every week, and you'll hear a little bit more and a little bit more and get deeper into the story, and we'll be able to share more of the moments that really were our reason for writing those scenes. Make sense?
Makes sense.
So, The Ridiculous Adventures of Serbinand.
Serbinand.
By Jeffrey Kipple and Mindy Heather Blackstein.
Thank you, Jeff.
That's us. Brace yourself for a laugh-out-loud, page-turning, self-discovery adventure for all ages. Imagine your dreamt-up dream coming true.
Ooh.
Cool, huh?
Yep.
But what if you realize you only dreamt for it to come true and not what would play out once it did?
What?
Now, imagine waking up in the wrong body, on a strange planet, being told what to do from someone who doesn't even know you're new. Well, welcome to The Ridiculous Adventures of Serbinand, a hilarious merging of styles from The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, Monty Python, Fawlty Towers, Family Guy, Simpsons, Seinfeld, and Star Wars. Yeah, it's true. Through new eyes, Serbinand and Jim, yep, that's one of the other characters, get to experience life brand new. Join them as they navigate situations with wonder, joy, discomfort, confusion, mindset shifts, empowering messages, and memorable laugh-out-loud moments. As an imaginary escape, The Ridiculous Adventures of Serbinand is exactly what you need to be whisked away into a world of action, adventure, worldly insights, hilarity, and learning how to self-love. You may even come out feeling empowered yourself.
That's our intention for you.
The amazing thing about a fictional book is that you're only limited to what the author's imagination conjures up. Anything truly is possible. So when you have a spaceship computer that can pretty much do anything, a hero alien who we don't even know what really looks like, a wayward teenager who talks to animals and longs for adventure, and a singing budgie who thinks he's on Broadway all the time, adventures are bound to happen. If you like to laugh, then you'll love this book. So that's what it's all about. I thought today I'm going to do a reading just from the first opening scene. And next time, let's do the note from authors.
I thought that's what we were reading right now, actually.
Oh.
Before you started reading that scene.
Huh.
So, miscommunication.
Would you like-
We practiced.
Yeah?
But it's okay. We could do it next time.
No, we could do that now. No. I think it's probably important that we do. There's a reason why we set out to do it, so why not?
All right.
So this is a note from Jeffrey, that's
Jeffrey.
me, and Mindy.
Over here.
Hi.
Hi.
Before you jump into the story, well, not jump. That could be dangerous. Rather, before you dive into it, no, it's not that either. It's kind of the same thing, just from a different angle. Okay, I got it. Allow me to start again. Before you get absorbed into this tale, based on joining in to our imaginations, we have an assignment for you. Nope, not a school assignment, nor anything that you need to prepare for. Actually, it's not even an assignment at all. I take that back. It's a good for me action step. Wow. Yes, an action step that you choose to embrace. An adventure where you get to help yourself feel even more happy, healthful, confident, and fulfilled. And as a bonus, you're able to earn awards and recognition.
Whoa.
You see, we are ambassadors for a social initiative where innovative, insightful, and inspirational people are given the platform to share their message, make their wisdom known, showcase their creations, and empower others to transform, to love better how they think, feel, act, look, manifest, and dream.
Others, of course, being you. Their goal is to guide you to stand in your power, to find your roar, and to unleash your superhero. How can they do that? How can you do that, By taking action on their issued action steps, and then sharing your experiences as you live through them. Specifically, your stories of proud me moments featuring self-discovery, self-healing, self-love. So that means your ahas, your breakthroughs, your new awarenesses, your mindset shifts, your triumphs, your transformations, your talents, your purpose, and your passion projects. Sharing your proud me moments, along with insights garnered, are key in empowering others. We were practicing empowering or empowering, so it's came out how it came out. So I got it. I'll start that again. Sharing your proud me moments, along with insights garnered, are key in empowering others. Thank you. Are key in empowering. I'll get it really good soon. Are key. Are key in empowering others to make their own good for me shifts too. Inside out. Inside out. Head to toe, mind to heart, heart to dreams. When they do, you benefit too, individually and as a duo or as a team. You go from being your ordinary to being your extraordinary until ultimately you become a hero to yourself and a superhero to others.
My turn.
Go for it.
So, here's your call to action. Read the book. Pay attention to what makes you smile and laugh, especially out loud, or pause, or think, or rethink. Why? Laughing and smiling help you feel good.
It's true.
Laughing itself is a form of therapy, as imagining enjoyable things. If you think about it, when you're laughing or imagining, you are feeling good and enjoying your time. That's why books are not just captivating, they're therapeutic too. They swallow you into a world of imagination, ours mixed with yours, and help your mind become focused and chill. If what was written made you laugh, changed the way you look at things, resulted in something that made you feel good, or led to a notable gain, we want to know.
We do.
Write a post, record a video, share your goals, triumphs on social media. Soon you'll be able to share it in a special app that's just designed for the Braveheart Nation and to spread the message around the world. You know, you'll be eligible for awards and all kinds of prizes. So if you do that, you do have a laugh out moment, you think of something in a different way, even from the reading I'm going to do in just a few minutes, use the hashtag SmileMaker or Laugh Out Loud or MyAha, and definitely use the hashtag Serbinand so we know all about it. So now back to the regularly scheduled story. You're just about to enter the Ridiculous Adventures of Serbinand. So that's that. I'm going to just read the opening scene. And this opening scene I wrote when I was about 16. Although it's been modified slightly, it hasn't changed that much since it first came out of the ether down into, well, at that time it would have been a pen and paper because we didn't really have laptops at that time. They were still something for the future. Now we're here in the future, and I'm reading it not even on a book, I'm reading it on a future thing. So
It's a present thing now.
yeah. So I'm going to read the beginning of chapter 1. I'm going to put this here in my ear because it's a lot easier to read this way. So, and every week, again, we're going to continue the story. So we're just going to share just a few minutes of it, and then we'll continue that journey next week. Part 1, The Explorers. No problem can be solved from the same level of consciousness that created it. Albert Einstein. Ride, Captain, ride upon your mystery ship. Be amazed at the friends you have here on your trip. Those are lyrics by Mike Pinera and Frank Skip Conte. The will to do stems from the knowledge that you can do. James Allen. Chapter 1, Serifs and Rhino Kickers. From the distant star of Placelner, he traveled. Why? Who knows? But that's not the point, at least not right now. Whoa, look what's happening behind us.
I didn't notice. Probably the viewers on my eyes noticed also.
For 3 billion galactic years and 9.2 megaseconds, his ship careened across a somewhat vast universe, turning left here and right there, and looping around deltic spagnoids every so often. But all in all, besides the mishap near the Algernon sector, which we also won't get into right now, it was smooth trekking. His journey would have been a lot shorter had he not stopped by Joe's Galactic Bar. But who could blame him? With all the advertising that Joe has been doing lately, he wouldn't be surprised if a corn char actually did stop by. You know the slogan, no party's complete without a corn char. Why not stop by and try Joe's Galactic Bar?
Wow, well done, Fry.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
What the hayhorf is a corn char?
The hayhorf.
The space traveler thought as he came within a safe distance of the place. Anyway, he decided why not and stepped in for several Serifs and a shot of his favorite drink, the Rhino Kicker. This strange and bizarre sort of alcoholic substance got its name during the age of bartenders. It's much like one of the olden soft drinks called Brioza, which was banned under Section 77.76 of the Living Rights Act, Supplement 999.887.172.315444445-A. Unlike Brioza, it's claimed that 3.289 seconds after tasting the Rhino Kicker, one would kick its legs back in pretend disgust and charge something, usually a brick wall, while scream singing, "Rhino! Rhino! Rhino!" The Rhino Kicker has no such effect on Serbinand, although he has claimed to have hallucinated packs of rhinos kicking out dance moves around his head. It was quite the delight, actually. With drink in hand, Serbinand was now able to sit back for a moment, finally free to get acquainted with the beverage. He can get in touch with his feelings, or at least try. He'd been through a lot these last few hours. These last few weeks. No months, no years, actually, to be safe, these last few decades. Now is a time to set things straight, he decided, or at least attain some kind of quasi-entertaining fashion of existence. If that didn't work, well, he'll just have to wreak havoc and disrupt flight service schedules just to see how quickly he can bring the entire known civilization to a complete halt. Actually, to a complete halt, begging at his mercy. Or maybe he'd just return home and brush his teeth really well. One or the other. Both seemed good, he thought, although one would leave him with a tingly mouth. Decisions. "Where ya after?" asked something sitting on the bar stool above him. Serbinand wanted to answer the fuzzy creature, but he couldn't find its head anywhere. He didn't want to embarrass it by speaking to the wrong part of its body, so he just ignored it. "Have you been drinking the death bonker, or are you just ignoring me?" it asked, slightly annoyed. The voice appeared to be coming from the thing's foot. So, going on speculation, Serbinand spoke to its foot. Sorry, I didn't hear you. Actually, I thought I heard a pack of rhinos coming this way, so I got scared and turned off my hearing senses. Serbinand was quite pleased with this ingenious story, especially the part about turning off his hearing senses, as if he could do that with any degree of accuracy. Serbinand hoped that what he said was enough to turn this creature off and make him go away. But he had no such luck. It just sat there, as if assessing the situation, trying to figure out the best possible course of action. This seemed to be going on for close to an eternity. Then, right when Serbinand thought it was time enough has passed, and he could turn away, it spoke. "Oh, I see you've been drinking the rhino kicker. Never liked the drink myself. Used to wake up with bumps on bumps and bumps on top of my head and brick shavings lodged into my forehead, which of course made walking very painful." After that short but meaningful exchange of words, both speakers decided it would be in their best interest to disregard the conversation and pretend it never existed. And with that, Serbinand casually glanced around the room, trying not to make eye contact with anyone or anything. You never know what that could lead to, especially in a place where even corn chars may party. What the hey-harf is a corn char anyway? He pondered again, while scratching his head and contorting his face. So, that concludes today's reading
Of
The Ridiculous Adventures of Serbinand. See, one of the really cool things and why I'm so excited about doing this segment every week is that, again, I was inspired to write this series initially because of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And when Douglas Adams launched that book, he's the author of that series, he did it by producing a radio show on the BBC. And every week he read parts of the book and shared some insights and funny stories and things like that. Well, now that this book is being officially launched, it's embedded with messages of self-growth and friendship and self-love and empowerment and wellness, we're getting to do it in that same way and share it with you. So thanks for tuning in to Life, the Universe, and Everything. And we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.